What's good, everybody? Let me share something with y'all that I've shared with y'all in broken pieces. But now, when I put it all together, it'll all make sense. We're going to talk about the three encounters. Okay, there's three. The first one is seeing them. It was all outside, it was a summer night, and somebody hollered, "Yo, what is that?" And everybody hollering my name, and I come outside running, like, okay, I thought somebody was about to start shooting or something. So I ran outside, and they all looking up, and then I looked up, and I looked up again. I couldn't believe my eyes. I really couldn't believe what I was seeing. I believe that extraterrestrials exist, but I never thought I would see it firsthand. So we looking up, and these things come down, six of them, six lights. It's kind of hard to explain how they were maneuvering. They were just, it looked like they were playing tricks with your eyes when you see them coming down. Looked like stars was moving. Looked like so-called stars was moving. It all makes sense in the end. Stars, spaceships, not stars, not balls of gas, looking like lead lights. Anyway, they was coming down and they would look like they were playing with your eyes because they was that maneuver. Six of them. And they got into the diamond pyramid shape, each one. So one here, one there, one there. And then they were hovering like this. And everybody was looking. Now keep in mind, this was right after the ball had dropped for New Year's. And everybody was shooting guns off. Pretty much like they was watching what the world was doing. People were shooting guns for New Year's Eve. And when they were shooting these guns off, these things came out of the sky. And it was so, when I say they was coming down with this, it looked like something was wrong with your vision. It almost looked like, I was like, I can't even explain it, how they was hovering down. But anyway, they got into the pyramid shape. And everybody's eyes was just glued to the sky. All our movement stopped. You just heard, "Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my, what is that? No, no effing way." Like, that's just what everybody was saying. All of a sudden, one of them went off. Somebody said, "Oh, those are Chinese lanterns." And look, y'all, I never knew what a Chinese lantern was. I never did. So, but when they mentioned this, I'm like, I'm trying to imagine what a Chinese lantern is. I'm thinking, okay, Chinese lantern. Okay, they look like fire burning. When they got closer, it looked like fireballs burning in the sky. Perfect balls, though. Perfect fireballs. So when they say Chinese lantern, I never knew what a Chinese lantern was, but I'm imagining, like, okay, you got to light a Chinese lantern, I guess, and then it would hover like a hot air balloon. No, like, who would really think that? Only a sleeping person. The see, they doing that. The Chinese lantern could be what it was, right? Because they were stuck in a pyramid, not stuck in the pyramid. They could have been tied off together and somehow made a pyramid. But the Chinese lantern theory was out the window when one of them, they shot different ways. I mean, they took off. Wow, that's one. Second time was when I told y'all I heard something on the porch, and I was a camera person, had a nice digital camera with the SD chip. Took a picture in the window. Snap, 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 snap. Four. And the first one, nothing. Second, third, and the fourth picture, I was like, no way, no, no. And each picture showed it actually moving. You ever see a flip book? How you make a drawing and the same drawing, but draw just a little, like, so This is a flip book. You make one page, the other page, the other page. You make the same drawing, but you move the drawing off some. So when you turn the pages, it looked like it's moving. Well, the image moved every snap. Wasn't one on the first one. So the first one, you saw that one. Second, well, third. So the first picture, there wasn't nothing. Third picture, second picture, saw the image. Third picture, the image moved. Fourth picture, it moved. It was the head of a bluish, purplish being, or suit. It had to be a suit because I told y'all eyeballs was football shape, elongated, and that black, the eyes was as black as your flat screen TV whenever your TV screen is off. That's how black the never mind that cat in the background, but that's how jet black the eyes were. Now that, and I went to show some people the picture, they seen it. I went to go show somebody else the footage. It deleted the chip completely. You ain't gonna get this out there to nobody. The more I think about it, when we saw that day in the sky, that night, New Year's Eve, that's the first one. You've seen us, okay? The next one, we're going to pay you a visit. Whichever one we pick down, or we're going to pay a visit. Because not everybody in that area was looking up. It was just like a group of 10 of us was looking up. The rest of the world was running around partying, throwing bottle rockets, celebrating New Year's Eve. And so we're going to pick out which one we're going to visit. I told y'all there's three. There's three encounters. There's seeing it, and it coming to you, and then the third one is abduction. Now let me explain to y'all the third one. The third one, I was laying on the couch, and I was asleep. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I woke up in the middle of the night. I wasn't asleep. I wasn't dreaming. I woke up. But when I woke up, my eyes opened up. That was it. I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. My eyes was wide open, like I had when I had that dead awake with that entity that I seen, and I couldn't move, and it had me terrified. I was so terrified. I'll tell y'all that another time. A silhouette, dark shape of a person, partially, but draped in like a gown, all black, hazy, just. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. Let's go back to me. Laying on the couch, woke up, and I couldn't move. The only thing that moved when I did try, my mind said move. That's all I could think, that my mind made my hand move, and it's the hand I'm touching my face with right here. I put my hand out like this. I don't know why I was reaching out. I was maybe asking for help, hollering for help, and I tried to get up. I couldn't move. As soon as my hand went out, I'm going to tell y'all, all I could think of was, I guess I was being electrocuted, but I couldn't feel it. I couldn't feel the pain. Maybe I wasn't electrocuted. Maybe it was some kind of technology where they were scanning my body, maybe putting something in my body, putting a tracker in my body. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Whenever they did that paralyzation thing, y'all told y'all ever seen a strobe like flicker? Lightning speed, flick, 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 flick. That's what my eyes were seeing. I wasn't blinking. It was a strobe effect going off. Faster strobes than you could, faster blinks of the strobe light that man has ever made. So I'm talking something we couldn't even create. That's how fast the strobe was strobing in my eyes. And I remember the feeling of zzz, zzz. So that noise you hear me, zzz, that was like an electrician, not electrician, but a charge of electricity going through my body. So every time it went zzz, it eased off when you heard so you zzz, that was me feeling it, and then zzz, when it stopped, I was able to breathe. But once again, I felt it. I don't even know. I can't say it hurt, but let me say I felt that energy. It was whatever it was doing. Maybe it was giving me something. Maybe it was charging me. Maybe I was having a heart attack and they brought me back to life. I could have had a heart attack in the middle of my sleep. I don't know. I'm in perfect health, but maybe they seen something that I didn't know nothing about, or my doctors didn't know nothing about. I'm just guessing, but I'm telling y'all that third one is abduction. Well, abduction doesn't mean what the movies show y'all. Is what I'm really getting at. It's not about zapped up into the air like they made that movie Fireman back in the day where those country boys went out in the woods, had their truck, having a good time, and one of their friends got zapped up. They had to come back and tell the city what happened, and nobody believed them. They thought they did something to their friend or killed him or something until their friend showed up with holes in his eyes, right under his eyes, like they did experiments on him. Well, once again, I said abduction doesn't mean zapped up. I was abducted in my living room. I was abducted in my own living room and I couldn't do nothing. People think abduction is you outside and they're going to get you out on the farm where the cows are, or all these cow mutilations happen. Y'all, listen to me. I'm living witness letting y'all know that abduction happens right in your bed when you sleeping. Y'all wake up in the middle of the night and it feel like you've been in a fight. Feel like you've been beat up. You be like, my arm hurt. My shoulders hurt. Like, why am I aching? They was doing things to you. They can abduct you while nobody else can pick up on it. Nobody will know. I don't care if you had a house full of people. You can have a house full of people laying all in your house. You could get abducted. They could do something to keep them in a sedative state. And you, wide awake and alert, but can't move. And they ain't even, listen, y'all, it's real. All of that invasion, all of that, man, the invasion been happened. They here. You just got to know when you see one. Well, how do I know if I see one? I'm not saying they're that one because AIs move about us as well. But what I'm talking about, when you see them extraterrestrials can shapeshift and look like you. Well, how will I know? Well, they don't do the same things that we do. They're off in a lot of ways, trying to imitate us. They're off. Some of them smell funny. You know, a person ain't supposed to smell like that, and then they got like this, I ain't saying stinky, I'm talking like a reptilian, not even reptilian odor, just a weird, they don't smell right. They don't act right. They say words, that words be off. You know, their hand gestures, all of this is, how you be doing all of this. Yep, I did it. Yep, let's go back. There's a got a finger stuck together, and then they're trying to perfect what you doing, and then you might catch one of them glitching, not glitching, but they trying to snap out of it and get back into that human, stay human while I'm in the presence of a real human. Then they come down here and kidnap, sleep with our women, listen, y'all, they didn't create life with our women. They didn't injected their sperm into our women. That's why y'all think those people like David Blaine, if that's his name, all these great musicians, y'all think they no. Well, I gotta tell y'all, this is how we pulled the trick off. Now you go pull that trick off, it didn't work. That's because you can't. That's because them is extraterrestrials. No man can stay underwater for 10 minutes. No man can, let me say that again. No man can stay underwater for 10 minutes. I don't care who in the Guinness Book of World Dummies. That's right, the Guinness Book of World Dummies. No man can stay underwater. No man can take a sword, same sword I'm holding, stick it down his mouth, pull it right out, no blood come out. Say it again. No man can take a fish, swallow it, spit the fish back out, and the fish is still living. No man can take a sword, a knife, and stick it through his hand and come out the other side and pull it out and no blood. And he going like this. It's an illusion. No, it's not an illusion. No, you're the illusion. You're delusional. Y'all, those is extraterrestrials. Love y'all. Stay blessed. They been body snatching as well as abducting you while you sleeping. Love y'all. Then you wonder where time went. That's because they kidnapped you for a second. And then they call it deja vu. I love y'all. Not deja vu, they call it uh, I forget what they call it, but a loss of time. And you know, wait, how did I get from here? I don't remember getting from here to there. What was I doing? That's them tweaking and playing. Told y'all them little scars and scabs and little things you find on your body, and you wonder if it's a sore or that's a chip. Let me show y'all something on my hand. See that? I took this off my hand, right? I took that off my hand before. Guess where it was? One was in my thumb before, then one was right here. I took that out. I took this out before. You can see my skin healed back. Y'all, it's right back again. I took that out of there. When I took it out of there, it just looked like a piece of dirt or nothing. It took me a minute to pick at it because I didn't want to break my skin and bleed, but I had to go in there and get it. And I got it and took it out. It's right back there again. Remember radio controlled toys? Remember the video game for Nintendo called RC Pro-Am? Radio control, y'all, they radio controlling a lot of people. That's why a lot of people break down and then they snap out of it. Because they are in a laboratory controlling things. Some people they can't control, they can't stand it. Them is the people that a threat to them and the threat to the system. See, now already I started talking about that. Tell me why that got my hand itching. Y'all just see what I just did? This ain't part of the video. Y'all see me scratching my left hand? Well, the left hand means you get money in some cases, and money ain't coming my way. Hell, I'd be happy if $200 was sent to me just by me scratching my hand, but $200 ain't gonna magically fall out of the sky. But I love y'all. Stay blessed. Your boy Trey57, you heard it first here. Abductions happen. You just gotta be careful, y'all. And that loss of time, be careful with that, because that happens in the middle of while you driving. And we don't need no tragedies. Feel free to donate to the channel. Look down on look down in the description box, and you'll see my Cash App if you feel like donating to the channel. I love y'all. And if you don't donate, I'm still gonna drop y'all game and love. Love y'all. Stay blessed.